versus Georgia. The Dogs and the Tide, two teams that have been in each other's way for supremacy in the SEC and the national title race. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Dogs will kick this away to get us going here. Shotgun, here's an inside give. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets into space at the 50. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Here he goes. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. That pass ball's incomplete.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And now from the pistol formation. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He makes the grab. That's out of bounds after a solid gain. More to pick up a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. In the red area is Frazier.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Bulldogs will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on 4th down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink. Demolished the quarterback that time on the blitz.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On the ground, it's Miller. Fighting off the defender.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia. The defense contributes 6 points.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's in the clear. Breaking tackles and going. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
3rd down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Looking to throw it deep. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made, a lot of space now. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Well, a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. 1st down to the 48. On the toss play, runner moving left. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this 1st down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. And he keeps it. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The Dogs will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Stockton. He escapes the pocket. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. Touchdown, Dogs. That's how you finish a play.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
With the catch, it's Horton. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
A deep shot to the left side. Deep shot caught inside the 15. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. A quick juke to get foot. Touchdown. Tied. Great connection there for 6 points. Simple throw. All the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Georgia.
Gets the first and still running. It's a solid game. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Stockton. He'll take a deep shot here. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. Touchdown, Bulldogs. No chance to catch him there.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. First down now at the 46. Instead of being backed up, one big play has got this offense up and running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Catch made on the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This offense really clicking.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception of this football game.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Stockton. This one ends up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
He gets loose. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. Gonna run it. It's Miller. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Wants to throw it. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. That one's picked off. What a play.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back, it's Stockton. And they heave it deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Frazier. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Bama. A crucial pick 6.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
After the PAT, the lead is now 16 points. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Stockton. And here comes a deep shot. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. Almost had his second interception of the game. He's going to bring up a third down play.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. A deep shot to the left side. It is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. We finally tackled him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
The sure hands. It's Williams. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Pass caught. Second down now. Looking for a gap. It's Miller. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Alabama. They continue to roll up the score. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Motion now from the tight end. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw yet again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. He's got a 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on 4th and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker. They're unable to do it here.
The receiver makes the catch. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Brought down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He'll get into the end zone for 2 points. Now it's a 15-point game.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. It's a fumble. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
That's exactly what the defense needed here to get back into this game, a chance to get the turnover, and instead of getting on top of it, the ball ends up going out of bounds where the offense will retain possession.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he released it. What a catch! That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. First throw from the backup, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Here he goes. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. It's a shotgun run call. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Touchdown, Tide! And the route is on. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. With the catch, it's Branch. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. He has first down yardage at the 46.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Branch. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period.
Now, 51, Georgia, 29.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They start the fourth quarter with a pass. Zips it down the middle. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
Looking deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play, and the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Touchdown, Dogs. They were not going to catch him that time.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Dropping back, it's Stockton. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are set tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Now I like to run. Offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Horton. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on 3rd down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Tight end makes the grab. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Important 2nd down play coming up. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this one is caught. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Back to throw again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The offense now operating in empty. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made in space. Look out. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. To the air. It's Stockton. Snags the quick throw. He's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First play of the drive now from the 25. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Chewing clock with the running game. Powering through. He's found some room in the 45. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Powers through. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Oh, that's exactly what you don't want to do as a running back here in the fourth quarter, working with the lead. It's all about eating up that clock and keeping the ball on the ground, which they tried to do, but now he stops the clock by going out of bounds.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man wide open. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to lead it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He fires it down the middle. He's picked for a third time tonight. Oh, he's bringing it back. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's 2nd down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Quick completion to the tight end. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after that.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw, it's Russell. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And He's got it. No problem. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Close to the tight end. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking for a late deep throw. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Young. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the 2-point conversion is good. Cuts the lead down to 10.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A deep shot to the right. Catch made down inside the 10. Touchdown, Bama. They connect for 6.
Well, that last touchdown will just about do it. At least we had a little drama there late anyways to keep things interesting.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for a late deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First down, looking to throw the football. And they find the tight end open on the corner route. Touchdown, Alabama. They are pouring it on now.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Automatic on the PAT.
That makes the score Alabama 75, Georgia 51.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Breaks into the clear. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show.
Looking deep down the left side. Cannot connect on his first throw. It's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple of scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Back to pass. It's Russell. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. That's good for a first down near the 40. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.